Yeah, so let me tell you the story of how I end up with. So I walk in, right? And I turned my head to the left. And I saw this man, and he had these beautiful eyes, and he had this beautiful smile, and he just had this nice build. And it was it was it was beautiful. And so, I was like, did God finally answer my prayers? Anyways, um, so of course, I wanted to be sensible, so I said, let me observe, right? And I mean, I was going through a whole lot at that time, so I was like, but let me just observe. So I observed for months upon months upon months, and I didn't see any woman. I didn't see a ring. Sad. And all I saw instead was just somebody with a beautiful heart. And so I just, my admiration just grew each time. And so over months it just grew and grew. Anyway, this man wasn't paying me any mind. So it's like, why is this man not paying me any mind? I mean, so I kind of mentioned it to my friend. Not the whole story, but she's like, Azima, you know what? Fix up yourself. If there's somebody there you like, fix up yourself. And I'm like, okay. So I did. Fix up myself. Good to And the man still never pay me no mind. So then I was like, so I was a little bit disheartened. Anyways, so of course, as the time went on, I would have started, instead of observing like a Christian show, a decent Christian, I started, shamefully, I started to lust over this man. And then I started to imagine what our kids would look like. And crazy. Some stories must keep in your head. Anyways, so I started to think, like, what our kids would look like. And then of course so I heard about this course, and I've been hearing about it for a while and thinking that I would do it. um and so I was doing this course called Wife Material. And so while I'm doing this course, normally, though, I guess everybody would just do the course. But while I'm in this course, I'm just picturing this man. This is a moment to cry. Anyways, so I'm picturing this man anyway, and then I eventually started to pray for him because in the course they say, pray for him. So I started praying for him. Pray for my 4 kids and that they look just like him and that they are just like him, and pray for him. So sad. Anyways, the Lord did hear that prayer, and the Lord must have said, Azima, I cannot let you continue with this foolishness. So soon, very soon after the prayer, the Lord sent some angels to tell me that, listen, I cannot answer your prayer because this man is married. So that is that. I just felt like, in breaks draw, I just felt like my car just stopped suddenly, and I was like, what? I mean, like, I should have known, but I mean, it did come as a shocker. Anyways, so me now, instead of take with myself, because if you have an opportunity, you make sure you do that. Right? I'm like, okay, I'm a big girl. So what, He's married. I'll just find somebody else. No big deal. It was a big deal. I could not get this man out of my head. Especially having not taken myself. I could not get this man out of my head. Yeah, so especially the lusting, and that just brought a whole lot of guilt, to be lusting after the people I'm husband. Just felt dirty. Like I could take some bleach and just bleach my brain. It just felt dirty, and it was such a struggle to get it out of my head. And it was such a struggle to just get it out of my head and just and go through that whole grieving period of just like accepting that this man is married and I will have no kids with his eyes or his smile or his heart. It was such a grieving period. Anyways, I guess anyways, so yeah, it was such a struggling period, and it was just a stressful period. It's like I just couldn't get peace for months and months and months, and I don't want it was some peace. But I don't think the Lord can give me peace with this married man on my head. Anyways, eventually, finally, over time, it went. The good thing is, when I found out, I went on my knees and I cried to the Lord and I said, listen, Lord, don't let me be with no married man, please. Before you do that, you just take me to heaven. I'm ready. Take me. I'm ready. But don't let me be with no married man. And it was so scary because because I really felt like the Lord was gonna take me. if I continued along that route. So eventually I did get the lust out of my head, and I just continued to pray, and because I think these things really pull you, especially like somebody like him who is so, it just has, he's just so much. It's just so amazing. So I think that they have like a pull, like I think the best thing to do, is take yourself away from them, the people, because some of them really have a pull to them. So eventually I had a family member of mine, because of course, say I was when I'm dealing with that kind of sin, I I wasn't about to go to hell. So um I tell my family member, and I said, listen, you know tell me about your experience. And he my auntie's cousin, and he told me, that he had an affair with this woman, and his wife left him, and if he could go back, he would never do it. It was not worth it. And I was just, and then at the same table now, I have this other uncle, and him say, listen, Azima, go and have some babies with this married man, because guess what? You're not getting younger. And there are three women who are now who are now his age, which is 60, and they do have any children. They can't have any, and he makes sure to tell me that he is his childhood friends, and so I must hurry up and go have the children for the married man. So the devil was talking through my family members, them, through one of them, right? Anyways, I recognize the devil, and I listened to the other one that said, it don't make any sense. So of course, I never keep it any secret, because as embarrassing as it is, and as much as people will judge me, I know that the devil thrives on secrets. And so even though I would have kept I don't talk about other people, but I would talk about myself. And so I don't disclose who the person is, but I'm gonna tell them the situation, because whoever can pray need to pray with me, because I ain't going to hell just so. So so um so now at that same time, my uncle say, just the other my cousins, my auntie cousin said to me, just take care of yourself. I was like, you know what? But true, maybe even though maybe this thing lingering too long, I'm gonna just take with myself for a little bit and clean it out of my mind. But I have to say, what was scary about it, right, was, which is why I started to bring it to people, was like during when I knew I was getting over it, I mean, I wasn't, the lusting had basically gone, and the thoughts of the children somewhat gone. But what I found strange when I brought it to them, was the thoughts I was having, like, I wonder if his wife is terminally ill. Like, I should not say that. I should not really say that here. But, but I was thinking that. And, or I wonder if they're having problems and they soon get a divorce. And when I started thinking of those things, I just thought of David and Bathsheba, and I was like, this is madness. That I would be hoping for I can't even say it, so that I could get the people them husband, um, for them marriage, for even one of them for even the lady to be for even her to be terminally ill. Like, I can't even say it. I feel so disappointed in myself. But the thoughts did occur, and I mean, I have non-Christian and Christian friends. I remember one non-Christian friend say, "Oh, maybe they're not getting along." And then when I come to my senses, I'm thinking, so what if they're not getting along, or them having problems, or them whatever? Um, Married is married, you know. Married is married. You have a covenant with God, and I certainly don't want to inherit somebody's husband through their death. That is disturbing. That I would have even that those things would have crossed my mind. Um, so, and then the other thought that crossed my mind was a man like him would have a beautiful wife with a beautiful heart, a very, very kind heart, and such a good, kind woman would want me to be happy. She's probably had her family already. She would want me to have mine because she's a good, kind woman. So maybe she wouldn't mind sharing. And like the song says, sharing is caring. That is so disturbing. And I actually believe that, so I actually said it to somebody, and when I said it aloud, I realized it kind of don't make sense, but it kind of to me still made sense. Like, I was like, but if it were me and I were the wife, I would be like, yeah, I have this great man, let me just share him. Yes, I think the process of grief may have brought out some real stupid thoughts. And so when I realized I was really having these stupid thoughts, I really had to go on my knees and pray to the Lord and say, listen, this cannot work. This cannot work. This next can't be no slow process, gradual process, or no, it needs to end right now. Because I need back my peace of mind, and those thoughts were not giving me peace of mind. So, yeah. So, I mean, I am, and I'm proud to tell a story, but it did make me realize that people who women who do go with married men, it's not it's I don't think it's because their heart is evil, or all of them, because I really don't think my heart was evil from the beginning. But I think sometimes the pull is just so strong that sometimes it's not easy to take away yourself. Imagine in my case, the man never did that pre me. But imagine if he was, and I found him so desirable, and the devil did tell me all them foolishness. Um, sometimes it's only God, only God, only God, only Jesus, only prayer can get you out of some of these pulls. I think that pull was so strong, and the devil was whispering, and just it's not easy, right? And I think it almost takes you out of making sane thoughts because I think I wouldn't even say sane, but you can. But I think I started to rationalize and convince myself that it was okay. Um, you know that God would understand. God would understand. He did not provide what I needed, and this came along, and they're not enough, so we just have to share. I had really convinced myself that God would understand, and but He won't. The Bible is clear, and good thing I had Christian friends, and I never kept it a secret, which was to my benefit. So I had them praying for me. Although I don't know, they may have been judging me too, but I don't care. As long as I don't end up in hell. I had them praying for me. And because the pull was strong. And the good thing as well is, oh yes, you know what I forgot to tell you, that towards the end of that, so after I found out, just as I found out, sorry, no, yes, just as I found out, maybe around that time, I got a letter from church basically saying they wouldn't mind if I left. So basically kicking me out. And at that point, with the devil attacked me, so I said, listen to me now, I am not leaving my church, my good church. I know the Holy Spirit is there. I feel it every day. I know that right now I am being weakened, right? I know what I'm dealing with. I know the pull that I'm having. And me must go come out of church. I'm not leave. So I just ignore that letter, you see. Because I was not leaving. I was not going to fight alone. I knew I was at a good church. I knew my church was second to none. I still think my church is second to none when it comes to the Holy Spirit being there. When it comes to fighting and warding off the devil, my church is top. So I was not leaving. So that never even fazed me too much. And then people say to me, I say, "Oh, you're not leaving, you don't feel shame." I don't have time to feel shame. I have bigger problems. I have bigger problems, right? Bigger problems. I need to stop lusting after this married man, right? I need to get out of his space because any day he turn around, right? And decide. Let's not even go there. Let's hope that would never happen. But I needed to sort out myself. Anyways, so the Lord was good and delivered me. And I'm very, very happy. And I just don't wish this on anybody. That's my worst enemy. Because it's pure stress. And you can't get no peace. And I feel like the stress, stress would kill. So I think that stress would kill me after a while. I think the prayer that I prayed and I said, Lord, before you make me, there were no married man, you kill me. I think that is how I would have died. That stress would have killed me because worst of all, at that time, I had just come off my anxiety because I was having a whole heap of anxiety. So, um, to add on that to it, where I just had lost after this married man, that was just it was too much. But the Lord fights for us. Yes. Best thing, don't keep nothing secret. And two, if you're sensible, which I should have been sensible, take yourself till it come out of your brain. So hopefully it will come out of my brain soon because I don't want to have to take myself too long. But